What's up everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back out to the shed where we're gonna work on my dad's 1974 7030. We need to drain the transmission out and replace one of the pump gaskets. So we're gonna work on this project. It is rainy outside, so we can't do any hay, so we got some spare time to work on this thing, and we'd like to have a third tractor to be able to run the rake, so then we don't have to flip-flop. The only reason why we can't bail with this tractor is because after a while the PTO quits working, and we pretty much narrowed it down to the PTO valve. So we needed to tear that apart and probably rebuild it because it's letting oil by at some point when it gets nice and warm. So anyways, this is going to be our project for the day. Shouldn't take too long. So I hope you enjoy the video. Alright, just before we get to the video here, just want to give everybody a heads up that if it's a bit informal or just some stuff is missing, it's because I lost a GoPro and one of the cards with it, so I am missing some video data to some of this. The main objective to this was we thought that there was just one simple seal that we had replaced before that was leaking. Turns out it ended up being a bigger project than that. So anyways, through all this, this was several attempts of trying to get this thing fixed throughout hay when we had some free time here and there. We did not end up getting this thing fixed to be able to use it for any type of hay. So anyways, let's get to the video, and hope you enjoy, even though it's probably going to be some chaos. So yeah. morning, everybody. We stopped on this project. We kind of let everything drain. It's been sitting here draining for a couple days, so we're gonna get back at the project and hopefully try to get it done today. Today is 4th of July, so we have the day off, so we'll try to get everything worked on here and hopefully have it back together. Alright, well, we got one pump off. It's sitting over there. We're having difficulty trying to get this secondary pump right here, or for a primary, secondary, however it be. Trying to get it off, and we're getting it pulled out so far and then it quits. So Dad's gonna run up and grab his service manual for this tractor, and we'll see what the service manual recommends on trying to get all that apart. Well, we finally got everything apart. It helps if we tear it on down a little farther. Had to take this bottom sump off and realized that this screen was on there. We kind of smashed her good there. There's one pump, then the second one's over there. So anyways, this is gonna be the stopping point for this project for a little bit. We're gonna get some parts on order because we have the wrong gasket on hand that we thought it was, but turns out it was deeper than that. So anyways, we'll pick this project up another point, and we're gonna go mow some hay. It's almost a week later, and Dad got the appropriate O-rings for the 7030 here, and we're gonna take a morning here and try to get it back together and try to get it going. Well, we got one pump on there. That was kind of a fun chore because you have to line up the splines and the shaft that's up in here, which is gonna be difficult for you guys to see, but the strainer will go in here, which we'll yet to do that, and of course this is the bottom sump, so we'll keep working at this. We're gonna do the next pump that piston pump next. I done cleaned this surface, and Dad's cleaning up the other surface. And we're gonna use a little bit of high tack onto the pump and that gasket, so then it stays on there and then we don't have to worry about it too much. We'll try to do some high tack on that surface and the pump, gasket when we get it up in there. Hopefully we can get that done. Alright, we got the second pump in there, the piston pump. That wasn't near as difficult as the other one, so Now we're gonna work at the sump. Already got the strainer in. Well, here goes nothing. See if we have any better luck this time. Alright, I had the GoPro die on me, but I got 20 gallons in this thing now, and I am not seeing any leaks, so that's far better than what we had last time. So, I think I'm going to put the majority of this bucket in it, because this is a partial bucket from the 4010. Put that majority of that in there, and then I will fire it up and see where it's at. Hopefully it's fairly close at that point. So I will do that and we'll go from there. I'm gonna pull it out of the shed here and I'm gonna run it through a couple gears, kind of cycle the oil a little bit. So far there's no leaks, so that's a good sign. So I'll run it around here and we'll go from there. Well, I got no transmission, nothing. Press in the clutch, shift it into gear, which it goes right in, but there's just nothing there. So let it sit here and see what's going on here. Make sure that oil's where it's supposed to be. Alright, I'm back out here this afternoon just before I go do hay, and I'm gonna work on the 70-30 again. We kind of figured out what was going on. I didn't realize that there's 2 compartments for oil, so I'm gonna drain out 5 gallons of the hydraulic side of it, and I'm gonna put it on the transmission side. There's a dipstick in here underneath the seat. Didn't realize it, and nothing was showing up on it. So kind of a oops on our part. So I'll get this transferred over. I'll put it on time lapse and what's up, everybody? This is quite a few days later, and I got some free time to work on the 70-30 again. Last time that I worked on it was there on Friday, and I was able to get a little movement out of the one piece that we're trying to tighten up back here. And I'm gonna try to work on it again. So I'm gonna put it on time lapse and let you guys enjoy. Well, that got the leak stopped, so I'm gonna put the remote stuff back together on this thing, and my dad's gonna be probably working on the door either tomorrow or Saturday, depends on what we can get done. So I'm gonna button this up real quick to the way I found it, so put it back on time lapse. Alright, here's the end of the video. Do want to take some time and thank everybody for watching and getting to this point in the video. It does sure mean a lot. If you can and you like this sort of content, give the video a thumbs up. It does help with the analytics and getting the video out there, that people like you that like something like this will see it and maybe give us a shot with the video, and maybe even subscribe. And that's if you're new here and you also like this sort of content. Give us subscribe and hit that notification bell to anything new that we have. There's several different projects coming up. One of them that we're trying to work on is the 400, which I kind of alluded to that there at the end of this last video. I will do a short video on it. I don't have much on it, but my brother is still in the process of doing work on it. He's struggling with the carburetor. And another project that will be he in several parts at this point is my Case 1570. We're rebuilding the front end on it, and we're also doing the valve covers, seals, and everything that has to pertain with the valve covers, and also a new turbo. So be looking for videos on that. I'll try to get everything out as quick as possible. Another reminder is September 9th, 10th, and the 11th, we are having our local tractor show here in Ottawa, Kansas. This is nearby to us, and we're planning on spending all 3 days at the show. We will have several tractors at the show. We're hoping to have the 1570, 1070, the 4010, and also my brother's Case 400. So be sure to mark that on your calendars and come by and see us if you come to the show, and it'd be greatly appreciated if y'all come by and say hi. We're all kind of introverts, so don't expect us to just come to you. Plus, you know, we'd like to see who's watching the videos. So anyways, without further ado, we'll see y'all on the next one.